Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. We're going to do a pick a card reading today for who is coming your way. This could be for love, friendship, or any connection. The timing is going to differ, so we can take a look into that and see when this person might be coming your way and the reasons why, or kind of the story behind all of that. So for this one, you're going to want to clear your mind and not think of any one specific person because anything could come up here. Just remember that this is a general reading and it might not resonate exactly for your situation. Okay, so we have the 4 different groups here for the pick a card. And group number 1 is lepidolite. Group number 2 is green aventurine. Group number 3 is unakite. And group number 4 is sunstone. Okay. So one more time, we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. And the timestamps are going to be in the description box and in the comments. Take as much time as you need and go with whatever feels right. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 1, which is lepidolite. So let's take a look at who is coming towards you and the whole story behind that. Spirit, this is for group 1. And who is coming towards them either now or soon. I just noticed something. That doesn't belong there. It was a good card though. Okay, so let's see. Please provide us with, Spirit, please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1 and whoever is coming towards them. Alright, let me just shuffle one more time. I like this shuffle energy so far. Spirit, for group 1, who is coming towards them, please? If you can let us know. Spirit, for group 1, who is coming towards them? I forgot to mention in the intro, of course, I always forget something, that this doesn't mean only physically. So this is whoever's coming towards you either energetically or in communication or physically, so all of it. Okay, interesting. It looks like you have an ex coming towards you again. And I say that kind of quickly just because the 2 cards that caught my eye are the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So it looks like this is a person having to do with love and conflict. So someone you broke up with, I'm assuming. Now, I try to be open in my interpretations. If it's not an actual person that you were involved with romantically, it is some kind of it was a deep soul connection. It could have been a friendship or, situation, but there was a lot of conflict involved. There was a lot of deep soul love as well. So that's what made the conflict even deeper, because of the deep soul love here. Okay, so either way, there was a lot of conflict. Let's see. Yeah, for a lot of you, this did have to do with just friendship. Okay, so an old friend coming back, reaching out. We have the Page of Wands, so it looks like there was a lot of passion involved with this connection, or you know, either friend or love kind of chemistry, just like just both of you being very fiery. Maybe you both are fire signs or something like that. See, there was a lot of fighting, a lot of just going back and forth with each other and that kind of a thing. So if it is, we'll take a look if it's love as well, but it did look like there was a lot of friendship here. I'm not really sensing a third party thing as of yet, but we'll find out. Okay, so so who is coming your way? That could have meant a new person, but here it's a person you've already known and been involved with. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell us? Who is coming towards them? Group 1, please. For group 1, who is coming towards them, Spirit? So far, we only have the Hanged Man. Let's see, what else? Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 1? Who is coming towards them, please? For group 1. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man as well as the Justice card. The Ace of Cups, look at that. And, and the 10 of Swords. Alright, so yeah, I mean, for the most part, this did have a lot of love involved with it. So whether it was an actual relationship, romantic relationship, or it was a friendship that did have something to do with deeper feelings, whether they said anything or they didn't, there was feelings here. And there was quite a bit of pain as well. This is someone where it looked like you tried to reconcile more than once with the Justice card, and the Hanged Man was someone trying to look at things from a different perspective, and having someone like tried to let something go and then they just kept flip-flopping. Okay. Pretty interesting here so far. A lot of history here, a lot of ups and downs here. Just continuing seesaw, sort of a tug-of-war feeling I'm getting from you guys. And you probably know exactly who I'm talking about, but we can certainly get some more clues later on. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this person that's coming towards group 1? Or the situation? This was the card that came up before, the Magician. Someone here is going to take action. So your person that's coming up here, the person involved here, is going to be the one that's going to take action, because we have the Magician card, and that was the white card that I took out before. Okay, so yeah, they're going to take action, either because they feel it's time to reconcile or even try again, or it's just something that's really powerfully on their mind and they feel it's the right thing to do. Okay, so we're going to still look at the past energies, and then we're going to look into the future ones about, you know, when this will happen and the story there. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 1 and who is coming towards them, please? What else can you tell us? For group 1, who is coming towards them? So we do have the thing again. See, the scales come up again with the 6 of Pentacles, but this time I'm seeing it calming down and slowing down. So if your situation with this person before was really, you know, rocking back and forth energetically and was just very tiring, it looks like it's evening out and calming down slightly, even though there's still a bit of conflict I'm sensing. Let's see what else. Oh, there's 2. Nope, there's 3. So this person has been thinking about this for quite a while with the 7 of Pentacles, okay? They've been really trying to plant those seeds, and they were thinking for a long time that this wasn't, that they weren't sure if this was the right thing to do or not. So there's a good chance that you haven't even heard from this person in a long time. They've grown a lot in the time that you haven't spoken to them. They've expanded. They've felt a lot of distress, whether it was from this or from just their life in general. So, I mean, they haven't been doing great. Okay, so they've been in a lot of distress, and I'm going to say that there was probably a lot of remorse as well from how things ended with with you guys and just in other areas of their life. There was a lot of fog in their view for some things, and just like not really being sure of where to go, what to do, or who they are, all kinds of questions that they've been forced to reflect on in this time that we're in. Let's see if anything else comes up. This is really telling me a lot. Your person's energy is very open, which I always appreciate because the messages come out much more clearly. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 1 who is coming towards them? For group 1, please. Okay. We also have the Chariot and the Seven of Wands. So this is the recurring theme of something having to do with making a decision or taking action and fighting themselves. So yeah, they've been going round and round and round regarding this decision. They've been sitting on it. They've been sleeping on it. Just been really up and down and conflicted of yes and no and yes and no and yes and no. And there's another theme there of balance. So I do sense a lot of balance. You have 3 cards for that so far. Okay, so let's see some future energies here. So we already kind of have a feel of who this is. You know who they are. You were involved with them. Again, whether it was a romantic or just a friendship thing, it was the person that you just kept fighting on and off and on and off and on and off. And feelings probably were involved. A lot of fiery energy here with the both of you. Okay, so later on I'll get some letters, hopefully, or just something. But for the most part, most of you know exactly who I'm talking about. Let's see. There's a chance that some of you have 2 people in mind, like this was a repeat situation for you, but we'll get some letters, I think, if we can. What can I do here for you? Let's take a look at the energies from when they do come back. Let's see. Okay, so Spirit, what can you tell us about when this person comes back? What are the energies there? Moving forward, what are the energies between group 1 and the person that's coming back to them? Or who's coming their way, I should say. What can you tell us? What are the energies moving forward? Oh, that's... Okay, hold on. This is kind of funny. Like, I just said something about repeating patterns, and you got something with this person again. You have something, again, having to do with love and connection and more conflicts, okay? So this is not going to be an easy kind of a reunion, whether it's just a message or they do show up in your life in some form. It's going to be the same thing. You got it in the beginning. You had love and conflict, okay? And you got the same thing again, love and conflict, okay? So there could be conflict for any number of reasons. Let's take a look at what that might be moving forward, though, because why would they want to come your way and give you more conflict, right? Well, some of you, that might be easier to answer. This person might just like chaos, you know? Spirit, can you please clarify the 5 of Wands? What can you tell us about the 5 of Wands? What's that all about? I don't think that they're going to be bringing you more conflict on purpose. I just think that they're still kind of struggling with a lot of things in their life, and they knew that coming towards you was ultimately the right move in some way, but it's just, it wasn't easy for them. Perhaps maybe you created conflict because you're like, oh, hell no, like, you're not coming back. Kind of a thing. Could have been that as well. Yeah, see? Look. You have the 3 of Swords, and then you have the 10 of Wands. So that's the conflict. I said to clarify this. All right? So the conflict had to do with heartbreak, possibly betrayal, whoever it was that caused that, and then the burdens. Lots of fighting and burdens, okay? So again, you have a lot of baggage with this person, and that's exactly the energy that's going to be returning. But you also have the one with love and harmony kind of balancing there. So let's see what that card's all about. Spirit, what can you tell us about the 4 of Wands? The 4 of Wands. Can you please clarify what else can you tell us about the 4 of Wands? Whoa. You have quite a few cards for the 4 of Wands. So first, this person has been struggling for a while. That's what I said before with this, okay? So the Five of Pentacles, they've been in hardship. Some of them felt left out in the cold. Perhaps if you did abruptly stop talking to them. Some of my recent videos are kind of talking about that as well. So yeah, they've been struggling, and the most struggle for them has been thinking about the happy times, really. See the friendship and the deep soul connection there. You have as well the Emperor. Let's see. Again, could be talking about a fire sign there. More loss and regret. So someone here must have done something pretty painful, or both of you did it to each other. But yeah, someone here caused the other that heartache and loss. We have the Knight of Swords. So I'm glad that came up, because I was thinking before the reading how to tell the timing. And if you guys had gotten a lot of Pentacles, then I would say this would be slower, but this is pretty fast movement. So it's happening sooner than later, and we'll probably look into that more. So yeah, fast movement here. You also have the Empress, okay? So you have the Emperor and the Empress. So this was either a deep soul thing with a soulmate or a best friend kind of a relationship, because these two energies here are counterparts, and they're very in sync with each other. Again, a lot of fire, a lot of abundance, and a lot of happy times when it was happy, but then when it gets painful, it gets really painful. That's the nature of, I mean, to me, that's what it looks like with fire signs, or like fiery energies. It's just so much passion. So it either rises really high or it crashes really low. You also have the Six of Swords as well as the Ten of Pentacles. So let's see. This is curious. So you have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles together. Hold on. Put this down here. So it looks like there is, in between the Emperor and the Empress, there's that energy of loss, right? It's creating a distance between the two people, the two energies. And it looks like here, someone in the connection did move on energetically, like, not to say that they don't care for the other person, but they moved on from the energy of the conflict. And they were focusing, it looks like they were really focusing more on having stability and prosperity get in their lives. So the person that moved on from all the pain and all the craziness might have been you, and maybe you're focusing on like having that stable foundation. Although in some cases, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think it's them that moved on if they're coming your way, unless of course they didn't. No, they decided to come your way, yeah, because sometimes it's like a random chance meeting, but here I feel that they decided to come your way, okay? Let's see. Spirit, what else? Moving forward, what are the energies here with this person coming their way? For group one's person coming their way, what are the energies surrounding this happening? You also have the Fool card and then the Three of Pentacles. So there's a lot of energy here of a new beginning entirely. I did tell you that there's a lot of balance that happened, and this person, they have grown and expanded. So yes, a new beginning for friendship and working together. Collaboration. So, well, it might not be literally working together, but an energy of cooperation. So whether that's you reconcile the friendship, or if it was a deep romantic thing, then at least you have harmony between the both of you. So it's not like, you know, it's not like you guys get back together, although there is a lot of love here. Okay, so there's that. Let's see anything else. And then we'll get some of the clues over there. Let's see what else. Spirit, is there anything else that you can tell us for group one's person and who's coming their way? What else can you tell us about the whole return, the whole situation? Whew. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. See, more friendship, more deep soul love there. A lot of just like familiar, innocent play vibes, like just like a childhood friend kind of vibes. You have the Eight of Pentacles. That's both of you having worked really hard on yourselves and your goals, and like trying not to bury your head in the chaos anymore, kind of a feeling. You have so you have the Queen of Swords. It looks like a lot of truth and honesty is going to be happening rather than all of the nonsense. So that's actually a great thing because it shows maturity on both your parts. The Page of Pentacles, see, an opportunity for a new beginning and stability. You have the Hierophant, which actually does talk about, to me, I sense a lot of loyalty from that. So again, whether it's friendship or commitment, there's loyalty, possibly an offering of something committed, which this could be talking about as well. Okay, like an offering. You have the Two of Wands, the Strength, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so there's definitely still a lot of deep feeling here from this person, possibly from you as well. There's a lot of, like I said, a lot of maturity, a lot of thinking in mature aspects about the future. I'm getting from some of this like settling down, like that feeling of settling down the rocky energy there, and slowing down and being a lot more thoughtful about things. So this is actually a really good coming your way. This is not, like, yes, there is some conflict here attached to it, but ultimately it balances out and it turns into something very very beautiful and promising. So let's see if anything comes up from here at all from this person. Okay, so Spirit, are there any other messages? Are there any clues for when or who or what's going on here? For group one, who is coming their way, please, and when? If you can give us any clues, who is coming their way and when? Spirit, what else can you tell us for group one, who is coming their way and when? It didn't specify if this person is coming in person or through a message or whatever. Let's see, maybe it might. So far you have the person involved might have something to do with the month of May. I mean, because we just passed that. So, but you also have fall, so that might be talking about a timing, perhaps. You have Cups, so that to me is really talking about deep soul love here. Let's see, Spirit, anything else? Who is coming? Group one, who is coming their way and when? What can you tell us? Whoa. Well, you kind of already got the when. This is too many. Hold on. I just want to get some more letters for you guys or something. Who is coming their way? Okay. So you got the letter A, might be first name or last name or something with their initial, and then you have 2 and 4. Could be an age, could be time of the fall. Let me just do one more in case, because I know it's a general reading. You can't win them all with just that. Spirit, anything else at all for group one and who is coming their way? Yeah. Okay, it says soon. That's ominous. And then you have July. Some of you it's going to happen faster. Okay, it's a split out. There's a split here. Some of you it's going to happen right away, and others of you it's going to take a couple months. That's all I'm going to say about that, because like I said, it's general. I did show you before the Knight. This is really fast movement. Okay? Any other letters, any other indications of who is coming? What can you tell us about who? So they could be an air sign, possibly. And this one, super obvious here. We've already met. But these cards are rare in that deck, so you got that one, okay? So maybe some of these can be some clues for you. So letter A, you have July and fall. You also have the month of May. I don't know if that has to do with something with their, you know, something having to do with them. And then you have 2 and 4. Okay, so take whatever resonates. Those are kind of, you know, those are really just hard to pinpoint because it's a general reading, but hopefully some of those will clarify for you. And like I said, this is not a mystery. You know who I'm talking about. I think it's a slim chance that you're dealing with more than one person with this particular story. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is what I have for you, group 1. So it did look like this was going to happen more like sooner than later. Other people in readings, it might be like years or something, but this is really close. This is very right around the corner kind of energy. So let me know in the comments what's going on with you, but this is what I have. I hope that this helped and gave you some clarity there. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already, and thank you for supporting my channel. I will see you guys in the next reading then. Blessings. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 2, which is the green aventurine. So let's take a look. Spirit, this is for group 2 and whoever is coming their way. This could be, you know, any form of communication or in person. Let's see. Spirit, please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2 and whoever's coming their way. We'll take a look at the story there. What's going on? Spirit, for group 2, please, can you let us know who is coming their way? For group 2, who is coming their way? What can you tell us about group 2? Oh my, that's a great start. Let's see, hold on. Okay, so this is a really positive start. You have the Sun card. This might be a new person, okay? The previous group wasn't so. I'll tell you some clues, hopefully, about this, but this looks like it's a new person coming your way. And the Page of Cups, that's an offering of something with deep soul love there. Could be friendship, yes, but here it's, you know, we'll see what else comes up. But Page of Cups, that's specifically something spiritual and emotional, okay? A lot of happiness there. Okay, so Spirit, what else for group 2? Who is coming their way, please? Yep, another page, another new opportunity, possibly for something having to do with commitment, since it's the Pentacles, but we'll see. Lot of loyalty with the Pentacles. Okay. We have another, look, see? The Six of Cups. So, yeah, I mean, it could be a deep soul connection in terms of a soulmate, but it also could be a deep soul friendship, you know? So we have the Eight of Pentacles and the, the Eight of Swords, and then the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like someone is going to be feeling, the person who's coming towards you, they're going to be feeling really balanced and more free by the time they come your way. So this is someone who was struggling for a long time. I am really getting the sense that you don't know this person. So let's see. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us? For group 2, who is coming their way? What else can you tell us, Spirit? Yeah, they had a lot of burdens in their past. They struggled a lot, which is going to make this connection with you, this happy connection, it's going to be very, very fulfilling, because there's a lot of chemistry here. There's a lot of bond here. You guys are really running on the same wavelength, and it's very happy and bright energies between the both of you. It's a really good connection and a good fit, which is not something that they're used to. They might be a very unique person, and you as well. So yeah, they had a lot of burdens in the past, and by the time they reach you, they're going to have a total rebirth of everything. So they took advantage of that transformational, or that transformative energy that's going on lately. Okay. Spirit, what else? For group 2, who is coming their way, please? What else can you tell us? For group 2. Who is coming their way? Wow. See? The Temperance card. This person's going to be really healed, and since I'm sensing a deep soul connection here, whether it's friend or love, this is mirroring you as well. This is how close you guys are going to be in wavelength. A lot of healing here. Also, for some of you, could be a Sagittarius for some of you, but not all of you. So yeah, both of you are in this time. So if this is correct and you guys are mirroring each other, right now you are feeling very trapped with whatever it is in your life, and you're feeling very burdened, okay? You're feeling like, you know, pretty lost and confused and directionless. They're going through the same thing currently. And again, by the time that you guys encounter each other, a lot of brightness, okay? Spirit, anything else? For group 2, who is coming their way, please? What else can you tell us? Very deep vibe here, though. Like, this is the kind of vibes that you might have dreams of the person. You know? Just like a very supportive, pure light I'm getting. I'm very, you know, I'm very moved by the Sun card. That's the fact that it's the first card there. That's a lot of blessings in one card alone, you know? What else? For group 2, who is coming towards them, Spirit? Definitely a lot more passion, you see, because you have 2 cards so far that talks about new beginnings or new offerings, and you have another one, Ace of Wands. Okay, so a totally new beginning. That's something very passionate and fiery and fun, you know, a lot of great energies so far. Even more, look, see, you have the Empress, so there's abundance and prosperity and enjoyment. So the Empress is really all about like the finer things, like just to me this is in terms of energy. So there's a lot of abundance and bounty and good times. This is really funny, like it reminds me of that feeling of like, you know, summer love or summer friendship, just like pure good times. You also have the Magician card, see, kind of similar there. And just like, to me, there's a lot of power behind this friendship or this connection. You know, connection, whatever, that can mean anything. You also have the Justice card, and then you have the Knight of Wands. So we had the ups and downs here. The Justice card could be also talking about possibly a Libra. I don't know if you're either a Sagittarius or a Libra, maybe that could tell you something. But anyway, you have the Knight of Wands, more fire, more passion. You guys are intense. Spirit, what else can you tell us about for group 2 and who is coming towards them? What else can you tell us, Spirit? So remember I said before that they're feeling trapped, you know, probably just because of something they're going through. Hold on, let's take a look. Spirit, what can you tell us about the 3 of Swords? What's that telling us? Because we also have the 3 of Swords, but let's take a look at what that's talking about. We have the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. They're going to feel a bit confused. So again, if this sounds familiar to your situation, it is just because you guys are mirroring each other. So, and if it's not you, don't worry. It's, you know, so this is looking like it's coming from their end. This person did go through a recent either breakup or heartache or betrayal of someone that was close to them before, whether it was friendship or love. Okay, so that was recent for them. Some of them could be going through it as we speak. So this caused them a bit of heartache, and it caused them to feel like they wanted to close themselves off towards love or new anything. See, with the 2 of Swords, it closed them off, you know. It tried at least. So that's what this all of this was about, the burdens and the feeling trapped. But no, you know, not to worry. The healing does take place for them. The balancing does take place. And in end, it does bring a lot of clarity to this fog, and it turns this into something good. Opportunities, fortune, and opening up their pathways, and bringing in a lot of wish fulfillment and just joy. Joy is a huge word here for this reading. Alright, so Spirit, anything else that you can tell us for group 2 and who is coming towards them? Any other messages about this union? I'll get some letters and info for you as well. Like timing, I'm hoping to get some timing. So we have more balance here with the 2 of Pentacles and them coming into a lot of stability by the time that they reach you. And then we have another new beginning. See? The Ace. So you have 1, 2, 3. Well, you have more than that, but the ones that are direct. You have another Ace of Pentacles. So an offering of something stable and very, very prosperous. Spirit, moving forward, what are the energies here for when they meet? So let's see when this might happen. Spirit, is there anything you can tell us about when this will happen, or the energies surrounding the union? Let's see. Moving forward, what are the energies for when this person is coming their way? Anything at all that you can tell us about this? Moving forward, what are the energies? Yeah, see, someone here had moved on from something very painful. Again, this might sound like you. If it is, then if it does sound like something that you are currently going through, that actually means that your connection to this new person is going to be that much more powerful. Pretty wild. What else can you tell us? Moving forward, what are the energies for this encounter? You have the, let's see. So you have the Emperor, you have the Star, a lot of major arcana cards here, a ton. So this is really powerful. You have the Chariot, you have the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is crazy. You have, so far, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 major arcana cards. This is a very powerful connection, okay? So I don't even want to read off zodiacs because there's just so many here. It's going to lose meaning. But it looks like the both of you really, really step into your power and take off that blindfold from over here. A lot of healing takes place. So this is going to take a little bit of time. If you feel like you're not healed right now, when you start to feel that healing, you're going to start to get more signs. And it looks like it happens sooner than later. The other group got the same card. Knight of Swords is fast movement, faster, you know, fast movement. So it's not going to happen like a year from now. This is going to happen way sooner, and maybe we can get some cards for that. But yeah, you're in a turning point, a point of destiny. Anyway, so yeah, with the Emperor, stepping into your power and decision making, the Chariot as well, more balance as well there. The Knight of Swords I told you about, and we have the Star, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Hermit card, this is I think the Hermit card, what I'm getting from the Hermit, this is not going to be easy for you in terms of your healing, because you have a tendency to long for things and people very strongly. So the Hermit card is the one that's telling you to look inward and to let go of all that outer stuff, especially what you were struggling with before. This is going to be the hardest energy for you to go through. But the moment that you're able to look inward and reflect and to soul search is when the tables are going to turn for you, the wheels are going to turn in a different direction, and that is when all of this will come into fruition. So let's see your clues here if we get any. But this is really, really intense energies. Definitely a soulmate or soul friendship coming in here for you guys. After like an intense amount of pain, and then following that healing, so it's going to be a powerful one. Be prepared, you know. Okay, so Spirit, what are the clues? What can you tell us about the person who's coming towards group 2 or the timing? Is there anything that you can tell us about this for group 2? Who is coming towards them? When? Anything you can tell us here for group 2? I was getting the letter B. B and possibly Y. Hold on. That usually doesn't happen. That's weird. You have spring. Are we past spring? Yeah, we're past spring. But something with spring might be significant. You have the color pink. I don't know why. Hold on. Let's see. Spirit, what can you tell us for group 2? Are there any clues? Who is coming towards them and when? Who is coming towards them and when? Ooh. Yeah, I definitely got something with the letter B. And Y is like a little bit more fuzzy, but I got that, so it could be first initial or last name. Oh, look, before I said it, so this could be something. You have Sagittarius again. So Gemini, either it's someone's sign here, or it could be referring to the Lover's card, because there was very heavy love energy here. You also have September, either the time of September, or again, something with one of you guys' signs. You have, oh my gosh, that's creepy. The Y came up. I said it was fuzzy, but it's there. That is really creepy. Oof. The B didn't come up, but I saw it, so that's not necessary. But yeah, the B I saw very strongly. You have summer. So we have a split again. This happened in the previous one as well. Some of you, it might happen way sooner in the summertime. If it's like, I think, well, that one's hard to say. There's split here because some of you are meeting a friend and some of you are meeting a romantic soulmate here. So that's why it's split. So some of you it's the summertime, some of you it's the September, and then you also have the number 5, something significant possibly there, and you have Capricorn. Very powerful stuff here. Yeah, and the only thing you got, well, you have a couple of zodiacs, but that letter Y and that letter B hopefully could be some kind of a clue there. So yeah, I mean that's what I'm getting. I don't know why I keep shuffling. Hold on. Yeah. Some of you it's A. It looks like it could spell something, but huh. I don't know. Actually, the name that I saw when I saw the B had B, A, and Y in it, because sometimes a person's actual full name pops out in my head, and the person's name did have all of that in it. Ooh, creepy. No, sorry, it's not creepy. It's cool, actually. very interesting here. Group 2, a lot of powerful stuff. I don't think you know this person. It's very slim chance you already know this person. So it's a new, fresh energy coming in. Deep soul connection, friendship, and for those of you in that group, it is powerful love and soul, deep soul connection, okay? And a lot of brightness and great energies here. So whenever that does happen, we can see what happens after that point when the energies are fresh. Let me know in the comments definitely what's going on with you. Possibly some of you have had dreams already or signs that come up. I'd love to know what that's all about. But this is what I have, group 2. This was really fun to read. So yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe and share if you haven't. And you know, good luck with everything. Sending you guys blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 3, which is the unakite. Okay, so Spirit, this one is for group 3 and whoever is coming their way. Please provide us with clear, guided messages for group 3 and whoever is coming their way. All right, Spirit for group 3. For group 3, who is coming their way? If you can let us know. For group 3, who is coming their way? Little sluggish energy there. Possibly this might be taking slightly longer, but we'll see. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the Lover's card. What a strange start. Let's see. Someone here is exiting a situation. Your person, the person in question here. And they're moving on to greener pastures with the 3 of Wands. They're really expanding into something new. I'm getting a mixed vibe here. There's a possibility you do know this person, but the cards will tell us in a second. But the Lover's card is very powerful here. You might be looking at a soulmate or twin flame. Now, obviously it's a general reading, so if it's not a love, an actual love thing. It's still a very powerful soul connection. Could be, you know, friendship or just some connection in a different way. But so far, this is very powerful. So your person is in the, like, I think it's happening now that, oh my God. They're leaving something. They're planning and leaving currently. I'm sensing it strongly. I can feel one foot out the door. If they're in a situation now, whether it's like a complicated thing or something that they're leaving, an environment or a situation that they're leaving, it's happening as we speak. I can really feel it very strongly. And all they're thinking about is expanding for the better. And they're going to land right back in your path. Oh, I said it. I said back. Okay. But again, general, so we'll see. But it said back. Oh my gosh, that's really intense. So if that's the case, if you know this person, then you already know the strength of you guys' connection, soulmate, okay? Or soul friendship, you know. All right, what else can we see, Spirit? Spirit for group 3. Ooh, okay, hold on. For group 3, I told you this is intense, right? For group 3, Spirit, who is coming towards them? For group 3, Spirit, what else can you tell us? Who is coming towards them? That's the first flyaway card I've gotten so far. Hang on. I'm stuck. Oh, God. This is why. This is what they are escaping. This is terrible. You feel that energy? I feel it. Do you feel that? Look at how horrible. They've been super depressed and anxious for a long freaking time in the situation that they're in. Some of you guys, some of them, they've been in a very unfulfilling and forced relationship. Some of them have been in some kind of a situation where they were stuck, like they literally couldn't leave the situation. I don't know what that means. You know, it could mean all kinds of things. But they've been just in hell, in their own personal hell. And did you see how the card flipped out? They just like, it couldn't wait to leave the deck and it fell on the floor, for God's sake. They've been hiding their pain. The card also landed face down. They've been hiding their pain, but energetically it's been screaming out, get me out of here. Something within their soul is like, I can't handle this. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? For group 3, who is coming towards them, please, Spirit? What else can you tell us? Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? Who is coming their way, please? Heavy stuff. Who is coming their way? I'm really getting it. Like, I feel a huge weight on my spirit because of this person's energies right now. I have felt it before. They're very familiar. You know, if you tend to pick that group, you know exactly what I mean. You know, you've heard this before from me. Anyway. Yeah, look, see? They've been trapped for a long time. See? That's why they had to plan their escape. This literally looks like, in this card, that she's trapped within bars, you know? Like, it's felt like a prison. Okay? Gosh, that's really strong. Those are both swords, the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Swords. Awesome. Okay, this is their new beginning. This is their expansion, because what was keeping them in hell was mostly the mental part, you know, the mental hell that they were going through, and just like living this fake life. Whew. The Ace of Swords means that they have a completely new beginning and they feel free. It's a breath of fresh air. I really feel that, and that's great for them because it was captivity. Oh my God. Okay, can you please let us know about the Ace of Swords? What can you tell us about the Ace of Swords? They had a fight for this, though. So we'll take a look at this one in a second. But yeah, they had to fight for this this new beginning, because we have the Five of Wands. They were fighting themselves as well. Okay, back and forth. Ace of Wands. Okay, they're really fighting for that new beginning because they want to feel alive again. They want to feel passionate again. And Knight of Pentacles. This is going to take a little while, though. Like, in terms of coming your way, it might take some time. Yeah, it's going to take... Because the other group's got the Knight of Swords, but Pentacles is quite slow. Look at that. The Five of Cups. Oh my god, like, this... my heart. This could not get any heavier. So, most of you, like, I don't know, a good 90% of you guys, you know this person... You were in a deep soul kind of a thing with them. I'm really not getting friendship here. I'm sincerely getting... You have the Lover's card, and now you have the Two of Cups, okay? So if this isn't resonating for you guys, like if this wasn't the thing, you might be in the wrong group. But this is, to me, this is loud and clear. This was a deep soul connection, okay? So this person here, you were involved with them before, and they lost you. Okay, so there's a lot of regret here, a lot of sorrow, sadness. What was I clarifying? Oh, gee. Oh, I was clarifying that one. Yeah, so another part of this is that they're realizing this. They're realizing the strength of the connection from before. They're realizing the depth of the sadness that they feel from the loss. So painful. Gosh. Okay, let's see what else. We'll get this one now. Spirit, what can you tell us about the... Okay. The Seven of Swords. What can you tell us about the Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords, please. What can you tell us? So along with the planning the escape, you also, of course, have the energy of deception. The deception could have had to do, could have dealt with why they're sad and why they're regretful. They were deceitful towards you. They were deceptive towards themselves. They're fighting themselves all the time. And I have said this before for you guys. If you've watched my other ones, you know this person. That's just who they are. Oh, look at that. You had first the Seven of Wands, and now you have the Eight of Wands. They're definitely going to be in communication with you. I just don't know when. I'll try to find out. Oh, boy. The fighting is not over. They're still fighting. You're still fighting too. There's something here that's still. There's still an energy of just a lot of battles here, an energy of struggle. That's a lot of struggle here. Okay, wait, this goes here. So yeah, they've had to struggle with this for a long time as well, and they've been wanting to reach out to you. They've been wanting to put their soul has been reaching towards you. Maybe you've had a dream of them recently, and that might give you some clues as well. Let's see what else. Spirit, can you please clarify the Three of Wands? What can you tell us about the Three of Wands? They're reaching a point as we speak of a rebirth, because the Death card came up, the Two of Pentacles came up. They're definitely balancing all of the crazy, chaotic emotions and energies from the past. Okay, and as a result, you have a rebirth. Good, clean energy there, cleansing of all of that stuff that was chaos, okay? Now let's look at the Lovers. Spirit, what can you tell us about the Lovers card, please? What else can you tell us about the Lovers card? Please clarify the Lovers card. This is such a beautiful soul connection. I mean, it's so bright and divinely guided. So if you've had trouble with this person, it's for a very good reason. And I think that you can feel in your heart, or you have felt for a long time, that they are going to return. You just never quite believed it because it was just taking so freaking long. But from what I'm seeing, it does show a return here. Especially if in other readings you're getting that message. That's what it looks like to me, you know? Clarifying the Lovers. Oh, wow. We have the Fool card. A totally new beginning, and you also have that brightness. There's something as well for you guys that is significant regarding the Fool. Some of you, the letter O might be significant in like a nickname or maybe their name or initial. But anyway, yeah, the Fool, very significant card for you. It could be talking about a clue as well. All right, something within this card. It could be, you know, any of the little details. Could be talking about some significant thing for you. Whether the person has a dog or likes roses or isn't afraid of heights, like it could be anything. It could be all of those things. But that's the first part. So the Fool, new beginning. You guys definitely knew each other from the past, and when you guys come into reunion, you both are gonna feel like completely different people. Wow. And I just, like, anytime I get this energy, I can't help but, like, just, it's so heavy that I just keep, like, the sighing. Anything else you can tell us about the Lovers card, Spirit? Anything else? There's a lot of attraction between you guys. The Queen of Wands is a very magnetic kind of card, a lot of chemistry, a lot of fire and passion there, which you knew from before. So, Lovers, Page of Pentacles, an offering of something stable, possibly a new beginning, and lots of pathways are going to be opening up for you guys, like lots of opportunities, a lot more friendship, a lot more deep soul conversations I'm getting. Geez, this is really... Whew. I thought group 1 was powerful. This is really like something else. But there was so much heaviness and darkness in you guys' past. Like there was so much shadow and fog and confusion. But all of that is going to be clearing up with this brightness that you have coming in. Wow. Ay. So powerful. What else, Spirit, for group 3? What else can you tell us for who is coming their way for group 3, please? What else? What else can you tell us, Spirit? For group 3. So, hold on. What else can you tell us for group 3? Who is coming their way? Yeah, okay, so the only thing that I can see for you guys, although they really have been wanting to reach out to you with the 8 of Wands, I do get that this is going to take some more time. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and then you have the 7 of Pentacles, so there's a lot of stuff that they still have to, like, get in order. And then you have the Tower card, oh my gosh, and then the Devil card. So they're still going through a huge transformation, battling their demons, their darkness, and their issues, their attachments, their addictions, negative cycles. Oh my god, they're going through quite a powerful transformation, and this is not something that is going to happen, you know, quickly or swiftly. It's going to take some time, so you got to be patient for this one. I'll get more cards for that later on, if anything. Let's take a look, though, at the 8 of Wands. Spirit, what can you tell? I'm getting all tingly here. Like, I can feel this person very strongly. An S came to my mind, possibly a double S for some of you. Over here, I don't think that their name is necessarily with an O. I just think that that has to do with, like, one of the signs that you receive, possibly a name. And the Fool is a 0, so that's another thing. Spirit, what can you tell us about the 8 of Wands? I feel like they're thinking of you right now. It's really strong, like it's like shooting at me kind of vibes, like, wow. 8 of Wands, what can you tell us, Spirit? 8 of Wands. I feel like they want me to tell you something. Okay, they want to. This is funny. That's really weird because the Eight of Wands has to do with communication. And I just got that sense that they want me to tell you something. Now, let me see if I can figure out what that is. It said, I'm right here. The person said, I'm right here. Okay? Duh. Okay. It said, something else might come up, but that's what came up first. I'm right here, and they're looking dead at me. I've never had this before. I'm seeing an image in my head. They're right in front of me. Not me, but like they're right there in my face, kind of a feeling. They're staring straight into my soul. This person probably, whoever it is, they probably had a really intense gaze. Very soul-cutting kind of a gaze. They're staring at me, and they're speaking with like a very soft, almost monotone, but like a soft, kind of a sensitive sounding voice. Not sensitive sounding, like, how can I put that? Like, it's very soothing, and they're speaking very calmly, like they've been the kind of calm that happens after a crap load of fighting in battles. And they're just sitting so calmly right there. This is really weird. That never happened to me before. Eight of Wands, Spirit. What else can you tell us? What can you tell us about the Eight of Wands? Okay. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Eight of Wands, what can you tell us? I think that this is talking about when they left. When they left in a hurry. They left in a hurry because of the promise of happiness, and because they were always longing for something more outside of what they already had. They wanted a firm foundation for themselves and to achieve their dreams of that. But look at how it turned out. Right? See? This is very similar to the other reading, the one I just did before this one. So if I don't know if that's going to if that sound familiar, but this is exactly what that message was before as well. They possibly left because of some third-party interference, by the way. So this was talking about the past energies, but now in the present we have, so the Eight of Wands. So soon, okay, the timing is a little wishy-washy. But they're going to eventually take action because they know that this is right. They're going to speak their truth after all of the healing. See? All of the crazy amounts of healing from the darkness and the chaos. And they're going to find some balance. And then here they are again in peace. And they're like, it's such a peaceful feeling of, let me just gaze up at the stars and remember what my destiny is, and just stop forcing in all the fog and stuff. Like, I can't. And then the Ten of Cups, because they want harmony again, bliss, happiness, brightness, and friendship and joy back in their lives, which all of that is why they want to communicate with you. Oh my. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else at all for group 3 and who is coming their way? Any other messages moving forward? What are the energies for group 3 and whoever's coming their way? And then we'll get some index cards for you guys. We have the Four of Cups, so there's a little bit of blockage left, and that was clear from the Tower and the Devil card. And the fact that they're still kind of fighting things. They're possibly getting a hard time from their situation, which is not surprising to me. You know, their situation was like this, like a death grip. Like, no, you're going to stay. You're not going to leave. That's what it feels like. See, blockage, okay? But they're working really hard. They're fighting that really, really intensely. Queen of Swords. Wow. At a certain point, they're going to be done with all of that stuff and that BS, and they're going to cut straight through the point. They're going to cut straight through and just really assert themselves and say enough is enough. And that will lead them to their sense of fulfillment and happiness, which is you. the energy of heartache is still there, though. So this is not easy for them, and they feel heartbreak and heartache because of you as well. They have no idea what is going to happen when they come back, and they're not going to care either. They're going to do it anyway. For all we know, you could easily just reject them and say, go F yourself because of whatever happened in the past, because it was not pretty at all. But this person, the energies here are so strong that they're not going to care. They're going to come back anyway. In fact, I think that they're not going to come back on their own, in a sense of, like, they might not consciously be planning to do this. I think that actually what I really feel here is divine intervention. That's what I think. I think that right now they may still be in the dark about stuff, and they don't really even know what they're going to do. I don't think they're planning this, yeah. Some of them might be, yeah, okay, some of you guys, but there's another wave here that came towards me saying, like, geez, this person, they're going to be intercepted by spirit, in a sense, and guided, like, boom, like that. Just like an impulse. That's the whole thing of the Knight of Swords, an impulse. When they suddenly have that clarity, like, all of a sudden. Any final messages, Spirit, for group 3? And who is coming towards them, or who's coming their way? Yeah, see? Look at that. So we have the 6 of Swords. They're moving on. They will be moving on from all of that pain and all of that chaos and captivity. They're going to be stepping into a lot more brightness and bounty. And they're going to be single if they were in that relationship. Or they're just going to be standing in their power. And look at this. 4 of Wands. Could be a twin flame here that you guys are dealing with. And the Ace of Pentacles, right? So an offering of something stable or something loyal, just like something real. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get any letters for you guys or any messages here, like clues. But like, being that you already most likely know this person, I doubt that you don't know this person, so let's see what comes up anyway. I was going to say you probably already know, but it doesn't hurt to check. Let's see. Did I say any letters before besides S and like I saw a double S? Some of you might be dealing with someone with a J somewhere in their name. But let's see if the cards bring up anything as well. I feel that when you met this person, they were quite young or young-minded as well. That, look, I've been in such pain without you. I usually don't do that, but it just caught my eye. Spirit, what can you tell us, please, for Group 3's person, or who's coming their, why do I keep saying that? Who's coming their way? Can you tell us who and when for Group 3? Who is coming their way? For Group 3. Who is coming their way? And when, if you can tell us. The when, I just get fogged when I try to get that answer for you. Let's see. When I saw G, I thought of green. I don't know if that means anything. Maybe an inside joke. Maybe just something significant. You got the letter A. I don't think that that's their first... Well, it could be, but that doesn't help me much because I think that that's part of their... Could be part of their last name, but that's not very specific. Hang on. Spirit, what else can you tell us? Who is coming their way for Group 3? Who's coming their way and when, if you can tell us, Spirit? Anything at all? Any messages or clues? Specifics? Also have the letter N, could also be spelling part of their last name. That's kind of strange. Okay. Not necessarily last name, but for me, that's kind of what I saw. Anything else, Spirit, for Group 3? Any clues? Okay, so we have the letter E. So when I saw the 2 S's, I also saw an E next to it, but I didn't specify because it might not be that for all of you. You have March. I don't know if that means anything for you guys. Haha, the J. I knew it. So, it's funny. You have Cups, a lot of love here, overflowing amounts of love and soul energy, deep soul connection there. You have a lot of letters here. You have Y. You have summer. Could be either this summer or talking about when you guys met forever ago in the summer. And you also have January. There's a split here. It's going to be different for you guys, so I can't, like, for all of you watching, it's not going to be the same answer, so that's why this is difficult. So you have to take what resonates, okay? So we've got a bunch of letters here. I don't know if any of this, this is weird because I've never gotten this many letters before, but in terms of timing, yeah, you have either the summertime, or going into next year. I did say for many of you that this is going to take a while. So that's the answer for January or March, is if it's going to take a long time, then it is looking like next year. But some of you did get summer, whether it's this summer or speaking of when you guys met. Now, if it is going to take a while, my advice to myself and to you guys is to, like, not wait for anybody, because that's not going to be useful at all. So if anything, this is a nice glimpse of things. This is a beautiful, powerful energy that you guys have here, but in no way does this mean that you have to wait for anybody. It just means, like, all right, this is a beautiful message, thank you, Spirit, for that, but you're gonna live your own life in your own power and basically being open to any of this, and it'll happen when you least expect it. I know that's cliche, but it's very true. Anyway, so group 3, this is very intense, and this was very beautiful to read. I got the most powerful energies from you guys so far. Your person was literally looking at me in the eye, spiritually speaking. So even if it feels like they're far away, I felt them very close. Anyway, so that's what I have for you, group 3. I hope this gave you some clarity. Let me know in the comments if any of this resonated for you. But if it doesn't fit, if this doesn't feel right to you, then you're in the wrong group. But this was very powerful. Okay, so you can pick a different group or a different video even. So that's what I have. I hope that this helped, and please subscribe and share if you haven't already, and we'll see. Thank you so much for tuning in. Send you guys blessings, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 4, which is the sunstone. So let's take a look at what's going on with you. Spirit, this is for group 4. And who is coming their way? Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 4 and whoever's coming towards them. One more shuffle. Okay, hold on. That's better. So, Spirit, for group 4. For group 4, Spirit, who is coming towards them, please? What can you tell us for group 4? That was a powerful start, a loud start. It didn't really hesitate at all. Someone here is working really hard on something, and I never really get numbers from the tarot, but I did this time. You have the number 8. Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles. So some of you, this might be happening in August. Very specific message there. So yeah, they're working really hard on something in terms of their growth or fixing a situation that they're in, because you have the 5 of Pentacles as well. So they've been in hardship lately. Some of them, it might just be, you know, they're working something with like repairing their finances, a job, something with a business, or just like working on themselves. Okay, so this person is in a turning point, a very important turning point in their life. There was a lot of blockage and a lot of struggle, lots of struggle for them in the recent time, a lot of pain here. But they're coming to an end of that cycle, and they're looking inward. So some of you, it's either August or September, I'm getting that as well, because the Hermit is the 9. Could be also dealing with a Virgo, possibly. We have the 2 of Pentacles here. So the energies that I'm getting so far right off the bat is telling me about your person, okay? This could be a new person. We'll see if there's stuff that comes up if you know them already, but this possibly could be a new person. Again, it could possibly be a Virgo. We'll find out. But they're in a very powerful time of change in their life, okay? They're very responsible, very disciplined and mature. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 4? Who is coming towards them? Or I keep saying that. Who is coming their way? For group 4, who is coming their way? Ace of Wands, yeah, this is probably a new person. Someone who is gonna play a role in supporting you immensely in your life. Very passionately too, with that Ace of Wands there. So yeah, someone who like could be a friendship, could be a romantic connection. Someone also maybe it could be involving with work, but it's we'll find out. But yeah, this is very strong headed energy here. What else for group 4? Who is coming their way? Spirit, for group 4. What else can you tell us about who's coming their way? Yeah, there's a lot of financial stuff involved here. So for some of you, it very well could be something having to do with work and meeting someone new in that regard. Look, you have another ace, okay? Which, yes, this to me, with you guys in this group, it does feel like a new energy, okay? So I don't think you know this person already, so we'll get extra clues later on. You have Ace of Swords, so they're going to really help you to think more clearly. This could be like a mentor, or for some of you, it could be like someone who's like almost like a supervisor kind of a role in your life. Someone who's really going to help you to become successful. Wow, that's pretty cool. With the 10 of Pentacles. And then you also have the Page of Wands, a lot of passion there with this support and with this helping relationship. And then the Death card basically could be talking about venturing off into something new, working together. So yeah, it could be work related, could be friendship related. Let's see what else. Spirit for group 4. What else can you tell us? Who's coming their way? Could be a little conflict here, because if it is the case that it's supposed to be a professional relationship, they just have a little conflict regarding that, because they probably feel strongly for the friendship or for the connection in some way with the Two of Swords. So kind of like a little indecision with that. You also have the Hierophant, which could be speaking of possibly a Taurus, or again, that energy of a spiritual teaching kind of a relationship or connection, I mean. The King of Wands, more passion there. The King of Wands is an entrepreneur, a leader, someone who really takes the reins and helps other people and directs other people, really. The King of Wands is also that kind of like that leadership type role where they're like the head of something, like whether it's a company or a project or something, they're the ones who are in the lead. We have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So with the Page of Swords, we have a page over there, we have 2 aces, so yeah, new opportunities, new beginnings, even more opportunities, but there's a lot of fortune behind those opportunities. So this, whatever this is, this connection, it's looking like it's going to help you to have a lot of prosperity. So some of you, this could be talking about like if you've applied for new jobs or something like that. This could be talking about a connection there. Pretty interesting stuff. If this is not resonating so far, I mean, I am not getting a love vibe here. Although, you know, things, it varies. But if it doesn't resonate with you, that it has to do with career, then it could just be some kind of a collaborative energy or like supportive energy, like a friendship or someone that happens into your life that helps you a lot with that. So it could be like a family member too. So I am sensing someone who really knows what they're talking about, someone older, hardworking, responsible. So it varies here because it's a general reading, right? So take what resonates. Spirit, what else for group 4? Who is coming their way for group 4, please? But there's a lot of teaching involved here because they've been through all of this hardship, you know. But their hard work is really on their, like, that's the reason for their ultimate success. They did struggle though for a while, and they probably still are. We have the Fool card here, so we do have a new beginning. So see, you have the 2 aces, the 2 pages, and now you have the Fool. So I'm really not getting that you know this person at all. It's very unlikely that you have met them or know of them, so because there's a lot of newness here. Anything else, Spirit, for group 4? Who is coming their way? For group 4, please, Spirit. Okay. We have the more pentacles. We have the 6 of Pentacles. So from here, they're going to provide you with a lot of help. Could even be direct financial help. You see, I never really pay attention to the obvious meaning here, but it's showing up. That this person's going to help you financially or in terms of your career, or some of you, it could be emotional, yes, like where they provide a lot of that kind of support so that you can get back on your feet, kind of a feeling. Okay. So we have also the Star card, could be dealing with an Aquarius, even though you have a lot of signs already, so I don't want to give too much of signs. But the Star card, so I feel like this person has been in really deep contemplation about expanding more and about thinking about the future and finding something more meaningful for them. So this could possibly be saying that they didn't have that kind of a significant connection where the person, where other people appreciated their help or just who they were. We have the Queen of Swords here, which could be talking about, more about their personality, where they're very direct and straight to the point. So you have the 3 of Pentacles. That is a very work-ish card because it has to do with work and collaboration, all right? So yeah, like I said, I'm not really getting lovey-dovey feelings here, so it could be either one, but the King of Cups does talk about deep emotion and care. So this person definitely does care or will care about you. Spirit, anything else for group 4 and who is coming their way? And maybe you can tell us when. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this moving forward? This connection moving forward? Any other messages about it? Who and when? Spirit, what else can you tell us? Who is coming their way and when? Oh, that's not it. That's definitely not it. That's funny. Let's see if any of this is supposed to... I don't trust that, so let me just try that one more time. I don't know what that was about. What else, Spirit, for group 4? That felt like... I mean... hang on. Alright, so... we also have the Judgment card. Probably the next couple of months with that one, like towards the end of the year maybe. We also have the Chariot here. We have the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So you guys are going to have a very successful kind of supportive connection because you have the Queen and the King of Wands. You also have the Six of Wands. A lot of success, a lot of victory, and just working really well together. And the Chariot has to do with like that balance and being very decisive. All good energies here, okay? Any other messages, Spirit, moving forward for group 4 and who's coming their way? Any other messages moving forward? What else can you tell us moving forward for this connection, please? Anything else you can tell us moving forward about this connection? So if this is not resonating at all for you guys, and like, you know, in your life, you don't think that this is really going to be a thing. I mean, it could. Again, if it's not work, it could just have to do with someone helping you. But if you don't feel this is resonating, you might not be in the right pile. So then you also have the Seven of Wands here. So what I got from the energies from before, I did say it could be in the fall. And if it's not the fall, because I did get the 8 and the 9, so it's fall, and then possibly for some of you might be a little bit longer, like again towards the end of the year. But you have the Seven of Wands here, so this is still going to take a little bit more time to get to the, well, there's still an energy of like fighting here, or of like struggling and some battles going on. Let's see, get some more clues for your person, whoever this is. All right, Spirit, any clues for group 4 and whoever is coming their way, or whoever's coming towards them? All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us? Any final clues for group 4? Who is coming their way and when? Any clues at all, messages for group 4 and whoever's coming their way? Might have to do with the letter M, possibly. You have Swords. This person is going to be very honest. You have Black. Could be significant in you guys' meeting. You have 6. Green. The letter R. Okay. Oh, and before I said the letter M, right? So this one could either be a W or an M. Really, like I said, the general reading is kind of tough because it's like, obviously, it can't do it for everybody. But it could be W or M, and you also got R. And this one is kind of weird. It says, I was a coward. So, before... in their struggle, that was a big part of it. That might be significant for when you guys meet. Maybe they might reveal something from their past that had to do with that. So again, we have Swords, the word, the color, or the name Black, 6, Green, R, W, or M, and I was a coward. Let's just do one more pull. drawing. Okay, Spirit, is there anything that you can tell us in regards to when? When will they come their way? When and who? Let's see. Final drawing. When and who for group 4, please. When and who is coming their way? Okay, we have Libra. I don't know. A lot of mixed things here, but hopefully you guys can make sense of it. I wasn't satisfied with that. Can you tell us about when they're coming? All right. Finally, we have June, but I kind of doubt it's going to happen in like a couple of days. So the closest thing, maybe I just was forcing it, but the closest thing that I got for you guys in terms of when, I did get August and September-ish, and for some of you it hops into the end of the year, okay? But you did get some extra letters here. You have the letter D, S, and U. Don't know if that spells anything. I mean, to me it doesn't. But and then you have another message, a written message. I reach you through signs. So it is looking like this person is going to make a huge impact in your life in some way. I am getting the feeling of a mentor, a friend, a supportive connection, a teacher, something like this. So I don't know if that means anything for you guys in what you're doing in your life right now. If you're not doing anything and reaching for something like with work or whatever, this is going to come as a total surprise. Okay, so anyway, let me know in the comments what's going on with you. If any of this resonated, it's kind of tough. Got some mixed stuff here, but we'll see. And then in some time we'll do another follow-up readings anyway, just after those energies clear themselves up, and then we can get more specific things. But yeah, let me know what's going on with you and what resonated in this reading. I hope that this helped. Group 4, that's what I have for you. I hope that this gave you some clarity. Either way, you know, this is going to be a very fortunate kind of a thing. A lot of good energies coming your way because of, not only because of this, but the time that you're going into, very prosperous, very successful time that you're going into, that I sense a lot of productivity, a lot of like you working really hard on some project or something you're passionate about, and really moving forward. So if you have felt stuck, you're going to be moving forward, and there's going to be a lot of new beginnings for you coming soon, okay? All right, group 4, that's what I have for you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already, and sending you guys blessings. I'll see you next time. Bye.